Sometimes you wonder, are they talking
Nards
about
Among
something
Us.
that might be on channel 2 and they're talking
Blue Lightning joins late, and now he's still not ready.
Information goes, you know, behind the scenes that their crew chief can't see anything. Remember,
Yeet said it in chat, so I had to do it.
He can't see
No,
And it
he
was
didn't.
Hess and
they
then
rely on the spotter and said, hey, where's he
Pogables.
running?
Can't wait for my internet to go out, despite not having a history of going out.
Be focused on his job. Of going fast. So being able
I think
to
your internet is not
information back
go
and
out.
forth is nice.
Yeah. And we came back from the break.
I hope Jackson's internet doesn't go out.
Add this guy to the list, Tyler Reddick.
It's okay.
19-1 for JRM.
5,
Server locks his
4,
own server,
3,
and then he can't reach
2,
it.
1, go.
And here he is back up to 16th. Quite a rally for that team.
He probably wishes he had the left side too.
Starts
But they didn't
jumping
have
there.
enough time as they're coming to the green.
Mine's dead.
Oh
So,
Yeet beat Blue Lightning.
No!
What happened? Oh, they
They
immediately
crashed. Yeet beat hit the pit wall.
False drafting happening here.
What happened there? Yeet beat.
He didn't even, yeah, he didn't even bother turning. He
saw that he was gonna go into the wall. He just gave up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Hit a Kevin Harvick.
I'm sorry, I was pushed in you.
Well, I
How many
think Yeet
laps?
beat's gonna be out of contention.
Hello, is there
for
a
this one.
race?
It's a
Hello?
30-lap race.
Well, there's nothing. I can't
Jackson-
see anything. There you go. Jesus H.
10-lap checkpoint. Ace Under's here. That's
What, is every race just 30 laps?
No. No,
Probably
every
not.
lap is different.
Daytona was 30 laps.
Yeah, it's a little loose.
No,
30
it
laps is
wasn't.
just
It was
good.
42. It's 42 laps. Oh my god.
You guys
Oh my
don't do the
god.
full race.
Oh my god, this track is so fucking horrible.
Remember, don't
The
stop.
older the tires get, the more it's like a dirt race. There's just no.
Are we already pitting?
Don't go into the break
I
zone,
thought-
guys. You're gonna be pit limited. Also, no apron, right, Jackson? Right, Jackson? Right, Jackson?
You said you can go on the apron, but you can't go on the infield.
Oh,
The only time it's fun conserving is no one.
I am.
So you can
I
only
need
you
to
can go
calculate
anywhere
how much
except the Among Us characters and the
a
mug
lap
and the
is.
mug can.
Okay, so
the mug can?
Yeah, there's a big mug can in the infield.
20 laps later.
Did you not see it? Look out for it the next time we pass. Look for it.
I'll look out for the mug.
There's a huge mug can in the middle of the
I
field.
love my mug root beer. I love that song.
Alrighty, so I am in.
Mug 300. Welcome to the
It's the
mug
400. It's the mug 400.
Oh, 400, sorry.
Sir Mario, don't cut the,
I'm about to get mug 400.
It's literally, he said you can go
you're
anywhere.
cutting the track, man. No, Gregson looks...
7 of 45 laps in the.
I wish the race.
Noah Gregson is a big chungus.
Pogables, is that
He's
your own
winning.
car? Is
So
that
it's sponsored by mugs, not the mug track.
Oh, what?
He's a big chungus. Oh,
I saved them! I saved
You
it!
guys, you can't do
he
that.
saved it,
You guys
bro.
can't do that. You know this.
Look for the
He's
big
okay,
mug
guys.
can! Look
It's
for the
okay.
big mug can! Look! There's a big mug
Oh!
can!
You pushed
See
me into
that
the
mug
Among Us
can?
characters.
Can we see the mug can?
Alright,
Do
so
you
we
see
started
that?
at
Oh, I
like
see.
295 this lap. So we're probably gonna need to pit before the end of the stage, huh?
I saw it. How did Trini flip?
Oh my goodness.
So
Goodness
we're
gracious.
locking wheels. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, man. I told you we were locking wheels.
I couldn't do nothing. I'm
Wait,
sorry,
how's
man.
Yeepy back in contention?
Draft.
Didn't he like crash like really badly though?
Oh
And he's
gosh.
only 3 seconds back.
Oh goodness
Oh,
gracious.
this.
Hippity.
Oh.
Sorry, my brakes locked up.
When was the Xfinity race under caution?
What?
Forever.
The Xfinity race is under caution. I didn't know that. Oh, I think Noah Gragson won the stage.
Wow, guys, my name's Noah Gregson.
Hello, my name is Noah Gregson.
Oh, and they're talking to Rick Mast. I love Rick Mast.
Man, I'm so thrilled to be here, right? We got the fattest paint
Okay, so what was it?
It would be crazy cool if I forced
22.95.
Oh,
Don't go in the Among Us characters, guy.
Now it's
I'm so sad
1948.
Bob
Okay, so
Kozlowski died.
Me too.
I ain't gonna
a little
kill
bit
my
over
boy.
300.
They weren't gonna kill his boy, but they killed his dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing that gets me, or the thing that's so noticeable to me, is all the
What?
Not
goodness.
something you should do, 78. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you guys gotta stop hitting those bumps. We've hit it so many times, I think you should know already.
That's a real big moment
You
right
look at
there.
it, little quirks and things that go on, You
Oh,
wouldn't know
goodness
them,
gracious.
but
I am
they're cats
struggling.
and I'm just so honored they
Is
decided to do
Hess in Among Us Racing Team?
I think I'm the only
I believe he
non-Chevy
is.
in the race. Why am I the
Okay,
only
is Hog in
non-Chevy
Among
in
Us
the
Racing
race?
Because the Chevys look the best. Yes, I believe he is.
Okay, so is it only 4 cars in
No, I
Among
think
Us Racing
Ford
Team?
is.
I think so. I think that's the max.
Okay, so it's you.
Oh my god.
I'm not actually on Among Us a racing team. I'm on
What?
Adorable Jackson Incorporated.
Oh, then who is the 4th member?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Because so Among Us Racing Team is 1, 2, 3
I'm
right
so
now.
sorry.
Oh, we have only 3 giants.
Ooh, don't send me
Well, we're
into the
1, 2,
pits.
3 at the moment.
I'm gonna send you into the pit limiter.
I think
No.
me and Pogglebuzz have the best paint schemes.
My paint scheme looks cool. I like Austin
I
Dillon.
really like the purple of Pogglebuzz's car and the yellow.
Put that gun in your mouth. You ain't the real 3. Uh-oh, we're gonna die. Oh, no, we're fine. That is one of the
Schemes ever.
schemes.
Into the inside.
Yeepeat's scheme looks cool, but it's... I've already seen that car.
Oh,
Funny, you'll
please.
not make the real
Vince there with
3.
him and
Poggables, no!
No, what happened to Pogglebuzzz?
He decided to Kevin Harvick.
What do you mean, Kevin Harvick?
He stopped turning.
Oh, he just stopped
He
turning on the
didn't
race
turn.
circuit.
Yeah, he just stopped turning. The guys are in the pits right now. He lost the
my
cylinders,
goodness.
all of them. He lost all of his cylinders.
The wheel
I'm gonna try to copy
in his hands.
When are you coming into the pits, sir?
I don't know. But I want to see how much you lose per lap so I can...
Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh,
knocking
and I
over.
killed the 70. No, 78's okay. We're alive.
78's okay, that's good. That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Bro. The
The
78, he is a shotgun user. Davy boy.
Okay,
so
so I came
1275.
across the line as
I
1265.
don't want to pit.
I came in at 1275.
Oh wow.
You pit?
Saved from
Who's
some
pitting?
fuel.
No, we're not pitting. Oh, Yeepy might be pitting, I don't know. But we crossed the line.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, now we're gonna be 3 wide.
Okay, so question. How fast do you go when you run out of fuel?
Probably like 50. You just gotta respawn.
I think you go 0.
Oh yeah, maybe. You just have to respawn at that point.
I'm sure Jackson.
Unless Jackson just wants to kick people out of the race.
No, somebody was
Have to run
allowed to
out.
refuel. I think somebody was
I froze
ran
that
out
corner.
and then he was able to refuel.
I gave a huge shove to the 37.
Big
His laps
big-
broke.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you
I'm
should
sorry.
probably fix
Oh,
laps.
I'm sorry it turned in. I didn't mean to.
I thought that was gonna pile up.
Okay, so 1265 last time. And now I'm at
1275, 340.
So now I'm at
I only have
920.
800.
340 then? About 340?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
340 per lap. So I can go 2 more
My
laps without
fuel
running out of
is
fuel.
dying.
But I'm not sure if I want to cut it that close.
And we do have to stop in a pit stall, right, Jackson?
Yeah, you have to stop. So, and you can't drive through.
Can't drive through multiple. You have to just stop in one stall.
Well,
Yeah,
you can't drive
'cause
through all of them.
yeah, because it's like
As long
a
as you stop in
gradual
one, I'm
refueling.
sure it's fine. But like,
Yeah, because
because of the gradual refueling.
yeah, it doesn't just
Oh.
automatically fill you up.
Doesn't automatically fill you up.
Yeah, it takes a few
Oh.
seconds.
Oh man.
Oh,
You guys want to push
no.
me?
Me
Oh, boy.
lost
That
a
was
ton
good.
of time.
How is Trenny 45
Ooh.
seconds back?
Who laughed at what?
the drink reference.
Oh, I wasn't laughing.
Beer.
I was not laughing.
Alright, I'm gonna be pitting this lap.
Me too. I'm also going to pit this lap. Get out of my way.
I'm
We're
gonna
locked the
stay
tires.
out.
Why has Trini flipped 3 times?
How is that possible?
How do you do that all by yourself, Trini? What's happened? What has happened to you? You're a shell of a man.
I mean, I can
Bit of a
understand
skill
putting
issue,
one
really.
to cars around you, but when you're not around other cars,
He doesn't
how
even
do you
know.
that?
Blue Lightning is pitting, I guess?
Matches that get hit.
You saying H?
It's pretty close.
Oh my gosh!
And we didn't want
Are you out of fuel?
No.
We got,
You just
Dustin
stopped?
back for you.
Yeah, I accidentally skipped the shoot. It's alright though. I'm fine.
If we're gonna throw it up here, look at
I'm
we
pitting
feel
this
like,
lap,
this is your
H.
Me
first
too, I'm
year
pitting this
in
lap too.
Indiana.
H.
He's
I'm also pitting
racing
this
the
lap.
Olympics, football,
Wow, we're all
baseball,
pitting
basketball,
this
tennis,
lap.
boxing,
That's
Except
so
me.
crazy.
He's done it all just like you.
Well,
Sir
that's not
Mario,
my
were you
problem.
watching NASCAR when Steve Burns was...
Schenkel was in the pace car with Tony Holman and John Glenn, and the car was driven by a
What?
local auto dealer. And they called
Okay, never mind. I may actually have to pit this lap. My fuel's gonna die.
Oh, save it, brother, save it!
You look just like him.
You know,
Gosh,
Vince, I
dang
saw
it, man.
You should be able to get back.
What is
hopefully.
that? That's so stupid. Is what it is.
Oh, hi, 28.
throw it back far enough.
Yeah.
I'm going clean.
Okay.
Yo,
Drive through
no.
multiple
The aero
stalls.
package is right where it needs to be.
Stop in one
You
stall.
don't mind
For me,
digging
That's
through.
right. Getting ready for the restart to begin our second stage.
This is close
Justin
enough to the
Allgaier
stall.
takes the outside lane. I call Indianapolis
Bro.
home Bippus, Indiana, for Chris. Okay, there you go.
Well, we're back green here.
How the hell?
Just take the stall.
There's literally no way
There's
no.
no
I don't
way.
know, I'm
that I am refueling
You
so
must have-
slowly.
Oh, now Pogables is in the lead. What the fuck?
What? Jackson, are
think he's
the
gonna
I
win
don't
this-
Jackson? I don't think the pit stalls are the same.
I think he's gonna win the stage.
Me and Tsurumoru were on the same fuel and same fuel as
That
just about
makes no
everybody, and
sense.
somehow they came
We're
out
somehow
like
far
10
back.
seconds before us.
Turn 4, right?
That makes no
Most of-
sense.
Did you have?
I like how most of the
I had
fuel
like 300, about 300 fuel.
Jeez.
How much did you
I was,
have?
I was like 250 or something like that.
Then how did you fuel so much
Obviously,
faster?
Justin's car had
Oh, I think I know the reason.
Did he probably drive through multiple pit
I'll have to
stops
test it
before he
next time,
stopped
though.
in his,
what Justin's car
before he
I mean,
stopped?
personally, I didn't.
on the 9.
I didn't either. So that's why we're so far back.
don't think
Because
I'm
the
gonna
other
catch,
guys
Pogables
drove
here.
through.
How's Trenton leading?
I don't think Trenny is on the lead lap.
I don't think Trenton is on the
I'm just gonna
correct
go
lap.
for I'm just gonna make a wild guess and say Trenny is not a lead lap racer.
Oh, I'm upside down. I'm upside down. Oh, scheisse.
Yeah, Trenny. I mean not Trenny. Jackson. I don't
There's
know.
no caution.
No caution.
Trenny. Jackson. I
Hey, you're
really
cutting the,
don't
you're cutting the
know
track, Pog. Could you not?
how this is
cut
supposed to
the
work
track?
here.
Nima checks.
Cause I mean I was leading.
Jackson, can you make them slow down? Because there's no way they.
Yeah, I lost 10 seconds
10
on pit road. And I
seconds.
was ahead of everybody.
Checked up in the middle.
I was
Yeah,
ahead of
they were-
everybody going into the pits.
When you go down pits,
You have
it
to
won't
make
count
it
the
slow
lap.
down.
Yeah, Jackson. I think you. I think
You really screwed
some
something
stalls
up there.
must just be
I'm
quicker.
stuck.
I have no clue. That's not right. Car on track, Trenny. I hope there's a car on track.
Bigger adjustment on the pit stop there. I thought I saw him.
Pretty all.
I really hope there are cars
Back
racing on the
behind.
track. You duplicated the same pits. That doesn't make any sense then.
So they must have driven through multiple. Because there's no
I
way
don't
we
know.
lost 10
Oh
seconds.
no.
Oh,
thank you.
Pogables got
Thank you,
involved.
Humphrey.
Oh, the
I'm
lap
free.
car.
Race each other. Gregson and
The lapped car. Oh no, he ruined the stage. I'm gonna win the stage now because Pogables got fucked by the 78.
I was literally stuck to my defense.
Guys,
Oh,
make sure, because there's gonna be a caution at the end of the
This
stage.
is a,
Make sure to slow down and
what-
test the
Yeah, make
line.
sure to stop.
this is a
Yeah, make
David
sure to
Starr.
stop
Jackson didn't
after
say
the
anything.
line.
You know, he's
No, I know we don't stop after the stage ends. I saw what he
Oh my
said.
god, Jackson.
Yeah, you literally have to stop because it's the end of the stage.
I saw what he said earlier in the race. You can't fool me.
You can't fool me.
Unfoolable.
This really sucks, doesn't it? They just gained a bunch of time because of
That's alright.
routine bugging, and we can't catch up now.
And that's looked like what he's been doing here this first stage.
Because we're out of draft. It's
Doing
just
the math
stupid,
in
is
my
what it
head
is.
about how
Jackson, maybe we should have stage cautions just for this race.
Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're 7 seconds.
Or maybe, Jackson, you could make them slow down.
Or just
That's
a.
Really low.
It's a bit
What
late,
about next
corn.
stage? What about next stage, Jackson? You could do this
Yeah.
stage.
Next stage. Come on, buddy.
Or you could just do it now. You could do it now.
You'll see that a lot
Competition caution.
inside car, especially if they're trying to pass
Yeah, competition caution to fix the pits.
It's way less banked than
Fix the
where
freaking
Josh was.
pits. Oh my
Pit is
god.
left.
Pit road's fine.
No, it's not. You gain 10 seconds.
I'll tell you
on pit road
what,
now.
cars
Yeah, I don't think that's really
I'm
fine.
okay.
It's
I
not.
just had to ride Boggles for a little bit. Uh-oh! Uh-oh,
I don't want to
Pog!
get on this bump on the.
Oh, he went to the pit road!
There we go.
I don't know if that was intentional or not. That looked
that
like
was
it was
not
pretty
intentional.
intentional. Yeah, he said pit. I don't know.
Yeet! You came
Was
down.
that intentional, yes or no?
I mean, considering he did
I'm
say
sorry.
pits and this
I am
lap,
literally a lap
I
down.
didn't want to do that.
Why is...
I'm literally battling a lead lap car as a lapped car. I don't know what I'm doing.
Then don't do that. Just let him go. That's stupid.
what if we just didn't do pits?
I am trying to prevent myself
Yeah, I
from going
think-
another lap
I mean,
down.
it's a
not do
sprint
pits
series.
at this point?
There's no.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
yeah, but for future races, there's no point in the pits. It's a freaking sprint series.
Meow, meow, meow,
That's.
meow.
I mean, that's what Polar did. He
Getting
removed
past
pits because it makes no sense. At least from
yeah,
HRC.
you might just want to not do pit lanes anymore.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, he said pitting this lap. I thought he was like caution this lap because he was trying to get a fucking caution because the pits were broken or whatever, but...
What happened to Pogables?
What did he do? Did he cut the
Did he cut the
tri-oval?
Oh my gosh.
He cut the tri-oval.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Elbozo. Maybe you shouldn't cut the track next time.
I'm gonna cut the infield.
I'm gonna cut the infield.
We're all gonna cut the infield. You can't penalize everybody.
I mean, he can.
Well, if he doesn't see it happen, then he has no proof.
There's no proof.
I will
Zero
snip
chance.
you.
Literally
I'm
zero.
nowhere near you, so that won't work, but, you know. That bump is going to, like, kill someone and ruin their race.
It already did.
Sam
happen.
Mayer.
I flipped on it and now.
Sam Mayer,
Yeah.
are you
Sam Mayer
And
won
you
one
guys
truck
did
race.
something
How the
with
hell
the
is he
pits.
in
Now
the
you
Xfinity
focusing
Series
on
full
the
time? Oh, it's because Dale Jr. That's why.
What did Dale Jr. do?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yes,
The
it
pit
is
stuff
Pog,
is
but
really-
What if we
you're
did? What if we?
Oh no, I didn't mean to go low.
Alright, Jackson, I have a very, very good plan. What if you
I actually thought
did a caution at lap 14, remove fuel, restarted the server, and then we restart on lap 15?
side-by-side video of some things that have happened over the year at Martinsville.
He seems like a nice, happy-go-lucky
It's just what we
kid,
call
so you
pit
stick
strategy.
around.
My pit
I
crew's
get it.
better than
I've been
yours.
there.
They're not 10 seconds quicker, though.
Next throwback promo, and you have to like a baby.
What is that? 22 up
Did the
to?
22
What
start
am
the
I up
race,
to?
or am I bugging?
John Hunter
Yeah, he did.
Trenny did start the race.
Oh, that's Trenny. I didn't know what...
Oh,
Trenny did start this race.
I got
This
destroyed.
is Junior Motorsports cars right there. You see Josh Berry in 8. With Ty Gibbs in front of him. It's junior cars. Just you look at the last races.
Really.
Oh, there goes Trenny!
So strong.
Happened
Here's
to
a
me, too.
replay.
Did Trenny
You
crash?
should've really.
He just
Trenny,
hit the
you
bump
should've
and up
hold
he
up
went.
the
Oh my
entire-
gosh, dude.
Trenny, hold up the entire.
Well, I guess now my race is double over,
Oh my gosh.
because I just got wrecked by
It
Trenny.
did. It looks smooth. No wonder by all this.
Nice one, Trenny.
22, 103? I mean, he
Trenny-
was kinda wrecking. Do you want me to, like...
I mean, he did wreck, like...
He literally hit the bump and
This
flipped.
is where you want to
I could...
Maybe you shouldn't have turned yourself on him. Hit the brakes, and let them pass.
I could send you proof that
Jenkins,
he
you're
was in
left, sir.
fact flipped
Trenny,
upside
you're left.
down.
There's no reason.
The closer you get, the more likely you are to hit the wall.
And Tyler Reddick, I think, is one of the.
The annoying thing is, he does this in every single league,
High entry in the wall.
See,
where he lags and he
problem is-
crashes and people catch it, and
Most of the time, don't hit it.
he gets lapped down and he crashes into people and then blames other people. It's in fact his fault that he crashed.
1 and 2, staying out of that rubber.
Alright,
I mean,
guys,
should
I'm pulled into the pits, so I'm done
Gets
for
up
the
to the
day.
new pavement.
You're done for the
You
day.
said I was turned.
Oh, he
I
didn't
think
just
you're
got out of
blaming
his
someone.
car. The car on the
And then
track!
Trini stopped his car on the track in
Trini?
front of
And
me.
he's only 7
Can you
tenths
park
of a
I
second
Trini?
behind, so as we
Why
know,
is
he
he
just
just
flipped corn?
The average
Where he
row
needs to be.
racing
Park
league.
Trini.
Oh, Hess Truck Boys pitting
Oh
this
my
lap.
god.
First stint of the race.
I like what
Yeah,
Tyler
but
doing.
not
You
after
jumped out of your
corn.
car and
This is something
stopped it
we
on
see
the
in
track in
cars do
front
quite a
of
bit here as
people.
well, is
And
run a race,
corn just flipped.
they check up
Oh.
the center rig and crank it way all the way to
I'm
the
a
way
long
back.
ways ahead of
As it
everybody.
races
I
out the
don't
inside
know
of
where
the
y'all
tire.
are, but
We've seen the top 4.
I really don't think I want to race
Basically,
this.
14
They're all
seconds
running a
back.
lane down in 1 and 2. All the
Uh.
cars are doing that. And a lot of times you do that on old tires because you get, Joey said earlier, you get below the rubber. The rubber buildup here gets really slick as you run up against the wall. And the guys will do that 1 and 2 because it's
Gosh,
such
this
a long
race
corner
has
that
just
you can
been
kinda
terrible
run that
because
middle and be able to
of
hustle around the corner. And then that
the
new
preparation.
patch actually kind of saves you since you're that low.
big corn
Young
left.
drivers running up
No,
front. You
not
got
big
Gibbs up there.
corn.
Just we're on board with.
Someone is standing on the
Well,
infield.
not surprised,
I like
because
the
this
flavor in
race
the
has
top
been a
10.
train wreck
And there's a lot of
due
drivers up
to
there that have
Trunny
passed
and
a
Jackson.
bunch of cars today. We mentioned Allgaier. We showed Reddick, who started near.
Where's the
rear, had
stands?
the pit stop at lap 13 in the opening stage. He
Oh, was that
started
you
back
that's standing there, Jackson?
Well, I
couldn't
mean, you
make out
did
who it
something
was.
with the
deep in the field,
pits
at the back. He
that
is
allowed
worked his
them
way
to
the
pull
top
13
10.
seconds.
In this lap.
Alright, well, if
That's a
they
really good battle
can
Barry and
gain that much of an advantage, then
Ty
I'll
Gibbs have
just
going
drive
on
through
here.
every single pit box. I'm just
This is where you can
kidding.
get frustrated, right? You can burn your tires up too quick if you're either one of them. But you have 20 to go. You kind of got to use up a little bit to try to make something happen. But 20 laps, if you burn it up too soon right now, it's like a light switch when they go away.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
Like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Jackson,
I just
there's
lost
a
half second."
double.
And they just start mowing
Like,
it down.
there's two pit boxes where they're duplicated.
There's Allmendinger, ninth.
That's how they. So it gives them double the amount of fuel.
This year in races,
That's
if you look
how.
at his average running
Oh, wow.
position in race.
There's two boxes stacked
Hess
on
and
each
Paul
other.
got a real big, lead. I guess it's better to short
how
pit.
strong he finishes. That's why he's top 10 every week. And you know, Sam Mayer has been on a run
That's
of top
stupid.
5 finishes, with the exception of what happened late at Talladega. He's worked his way to the top 10. And then there are some guys outside
This
the
is
top
really
10
annoying.
struggling today. Our reigning champ is one of them, Regan.
Adam, that's right. A tough day right now for Daniel Hemrick. That race car extremely tight. It's actually been on the splitter for the majority of the start of this race. Struggling to get a grip on that. This is tough too. It follows up on Dover, where they looked like they were going to have a strong day at the end of that race, so that car faded fast. Crew Chief Alex Alex had a bit of a head scratcher last week, a bit of a head scratcher right now as well. Vince?
Well, and Tyler Reddick, two-time series
I
champion,
should
running his
definitely
first
keep going on
Xfinity
the
Series
strategy
race
you're
since
on,
last
Pod.
September here, but he had an issue
Definitely,
early in
that's
the
gonna
race,
work
some
out for you.
contact. See
I-
there on
trust
the right
me.
front, tape
I'm a
on the front, they had a
mathematician.
hole in it. They came a couple of times, got it repaired to their liking, and right now that 48 car is rolling. Reddick up inside the top 10.
Yeah, it's incredible what they've done. And I go back to that pit stop early that Vince is referring to. We were watching them from the booth and thinking maybe that he could lose a lap. He did not.
It's 30 laps.
Joe Graff Jr. 07, 23 Anthony Alfredo.
There's a pretty big transition down there. Oh, big hit here for the 31.
And that will be caution number 4. Myatt Snyder, heavy damage to the right front. He was running 19th. Racing with Tommy Joe Martins. Bailey Curry with some contact there in the 4. 15 laps to go in stage 2. Justin Allgaier leading Noah Gragson and Ty Gibbs.
Just
Jackson, why are you demotivated? This is a great series. Just that there's quirks. So I'm in second now. Saw that shit. I saw that shit. It's just weird. It's like you race in the league. Oh, it's fun. It's awesome. And then like you actually have to run the league. It's like, oh my good lord. Pretty frustrating. That's why. However, I'm not going to close it. That makes sense. What the hell? Isn't Timmy supposed to be helping
so much
me?
better if there was just no pitting. Because pitting just screws the whole race up. Oh. I mean, there was no pitting in PSS. I mean, there's, like, it's just stupid.
Oh, Pog, I don't know about your strategy. Seems like you still have to pit one more time.
Doesn't everyone? Yeah.
Well, how many times have you pit? 2? Interesting. 3.
I love being 20
I
seconds
picked twice.
back.
I think you may
This
have
is
messed
such
up
a
your
good
strategy just a smidge.
I love being 20 seconds back.
So I only need to pit one more time as well, but I've only pit twice, so I'm not sure.
So Mike Snyder had the spin.
Yeah, but I was still like 14 seconds back before then.
Laps remaining in our second
Although
stage.
I do wish.
And
Nah,
it's
I
interesting
don't
the
wish.
options you have
It's
in the
fair
corners
racing.
here at Darlington.
Yeah, so this is going down in 3 and 4. This data is something that teams are able to have as well. You see the 9 run up by the wall, the 54 gets a little lower entry, and then
I just don't know how Hess got so far ahead of me. So Hess wins the second stage.
Hess will win the race because there's unless you get like one of those miracle pit stop things that just gains you 20 seconds on the field.
Zero, your mic's not working. I can't hear you.
Ran about the same lap time right there, so it just shows you the different options.
If you are talking, that is because your thing is lighting up
and say,
green.
well, why don't you just run the wall? Well, maybe his balance allows him to run the wall better than someone else. Or maybe for the 7, he wants to run the bottom because that's keeping his tires kind of managed in the right way for him, right? And maybe that's not the fastest at the moment, but maybe that's what's keeping his balance better. You know, all those things kind of fall into the equation as a race car driver of how do I make long run speed? If you use the rear tires too long for, you know,
I meant, why is he in this
tires,
league?
your car doesn't get looser and looser.
Because he can be in
You
this
gotta
league.
find a way to manage that, and a lot of times that's just using a different line here.
13 to go. Probably once we get everything.
He is allowed to be in the league.
Well, I think it was already open and closed again. Okay. So I would have thought if I was in the back. And
so I think I just need to go on one more pit stop.
I think Hess is going to win the race, in all honesty.
Yeah, of course he's going to win because.
I didn't realize that they had already opened. I looked down there and saw it was closed. I'm like, man, either. Yeah, so there you go.
I don't know how people are still joining the race.
This is where I think I take the bottom if I was a 7. And
no, Citri, you're not too late.
Oh. Well, now I know what I do if I was a 9.
No, he's not too late, guys. Only
you think they're doing
22 laps late.
Okie restart right there?
I don't know.
They could be.
I could see that happening.
Yep, Hess is locked up this victory. Congrats, Hess.
Do we allow merging? Well, you could merge, but he gets to be 22 laps down.
Maybe.
When we call the okie dokie, that is the kind of teammate restart we call it, where you know the leader will take the non-preferred lane in hopes that the other teammate has a
lap down
start, and they end up being 1-2 at the end of it instead of being.
Nah, bro, more like fucking
whatever it may be.
22 laps
That's an
down.
interesting little play.
You know what I'm gonna do?
The
I'm
leader is
going
pitting.
to
Oh boy.
pit. I'm gonna pit really late and take just barely enough fuel to finish out the race. And hopefully they'll gain enough time on. But probably not.
Danny, I've seen the okie dokie go wrong a few times.
Yeah, I've seen it go wrong. I think I've been a part of it. It's gone wrong once or twice. It doesn't really work out. But you know, usually when you do the okie dokie,
and you turn yourself around,
and the other people and all the other drivers are like, I'm not going to let them do that, and they mess it all up. So we'll see.
Is that Poggables and Ciro Miru behind me?
It kind of ticks off the rest of the field when you do that, for sure.
Pit limiter kind of screwed my strat. What happened with your pit strategy? Say H when you pit, I knew when to change laps.
No okie dokie.
Well, you can hear me, so that's not a problem for me.
Man, I don't understand why the leader keeps taking the top.
I mean, he got the lead, you know, restarted that way once he got tires on it.
Yeah,
and maybe that's a product of starting in the back. He didn't get to see all that that we saw.
Oh, I don't know if it's the weather.
Well,
Jesus Christ, I'm really cold all of a sudden.
Because coming to 10 to go in the stage.
Oh, and I just
Teammate was the 9
took a
car was
shit.
pretty close to the 7, but you never know how much either one of them are saving. So we'll see if the 7.
Average British argument. All right, I'm pitting this time, Jackson.
The first run to be able to run down the 9 and pass him for the stage win.
Well, 10 to go. He's got to go now at this point.
You know who really that hurt as well is Josh Berry, because I mean he backs out of it. Now you lose. I mean there's just so much momentum in the chain reaction on these restarts.
And he was just stuck there, right? The 7 spinning his tires. He's got to run. He starts pushing him. If he pushes him any harder, he wrecks him. It's a tough spot. Here you see Reddick on the bottom.
Pog! Stop! What are you doing? You're gonna ruin us. Ruin our race.
People you don't use very much that don't know.
Oh shit! I'm back.
Things. That's challenging to overcome. All
pitting this lap.
I'm in his draft wake. I could catch him.
I'm pitting this lap, Jackson. Pitting this lap.
Might not be as good here. We'll see what
this is gonna be
something wrong, Poggables.
Okay.
How about that 7, Vince?
You guys have talked
about
the fact that
4:30 per lap.
toward the bottom, and that is
So
by
6
design.
times
He told me
4:30,
before the race,
so that's
he said he really worked on it in
24.
practice as well. He said, if everybody runs the top, you can never pass up there. He said, I want to be good on the bottom and have the top as an option.
2,580 fuel is what I need.
Well, it has been.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Pog. You got.
Am I really out of the
I was
draft?
trying to push, and then you got on that bump. I'm sorry.
Behind me on the last lap. I'm waiting for the slide job in 3. He just pulled another one on Josh Berry. The last lap there, and now he's already pulled away 5 or 6 car lengths.
Barely in it, Jesus.
He sets up for that high entry in turn 1, uses a high radius off of turn 2.
Not fueling.
Oh no, I'm catching it a little bit.
My car isn't fueling. What is this?
Slide up. So
my car is not fueling.
Last lap, watch out.
In 2 seconds.
What is going on? What is?
End up being a bit of
Jackson, fix your league.
Be the battle for the win.
This is so stupid.
He may try to pull the slider here. And you saw
my car doesn't fuel up. That makes no sense.
If you pull a slide job on me and you stop in front of me, I'm at that point. And so that's.
Poggables is gonna run out of fuel.
To pass here, though. I don't blame him for doing it. That's the way you have to do it, especially if your car is dominant on the top side.
The pit boxes should be. Oh, what do you mean? They were like together. No, and I was in the pit box. It just didn't even fuel.
Last month, and
oh,
look at what John Hunter
God,
is doing for
man, this is
racing. He has been
remove the pits. It's that simple. Make this league better. Just remove the pits. This is so stupid. There's no reason to have pits in a sprint series.
Right, winning the truck race last night. In general, he
that's just stupid.
Here all the time, no matter what he's in. This is a track that fits his
now
style.
I'm like 50 seconds probably off the leaders.
Truex battling almost 7th.
7. I am catching him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach him by the end of the
race. Like going to lose a spot to Sam Mayer. That's the bad thing is you're trying to pass somebody. Let's say they're on the top.
I'm cutting the infield. I don't
draft
care.
is a little inconsistent.
Well, it doesn't even gain anything.
Because you ran the non-preferred lane. So that frustrating things that can happen.
Maybe it's just me.
By the way, Brandon Brown made an unscheduled pit stop in the 68.
Now I'm 20 seconds to back because Jackson doesn't know how to take
to go, stage number 2.
proper
Sam
pit
Mayer making some
box.
gains.
Oh, I'm gonna catch him.
Adam, keep an eye on Sam Mayer as this race plays out. Also, it's
I've got his wake in the corner. Oh boy.
As he came here last
Pull
year,
those belts tight. It's gonna get interesting here.
Lap number 2 had no good experience. Team told me earlier today that laps for stages 1 and 2 would be the priority to get him in the car comfortable on the racetrack. That's working so far. He just came out and told the team this is the best that the car has been all day long.
Hey, and remember this, as they make gains, Taylor Moyer, the crew chief, not here. He was suspended 4 races when the wheel got away last week at Dover, and Andrew Overstreet calling the shots. And we've got a caution, and there it is for the 68 of Brandon Brown.
I've got enough.
2 laps to go in the stage, so this will end our second stage. And it's going to be Noah Gregson who gets the sweep today. 3rd time he's swept stages 1 and 2, but he's never swept the opening stages and gone on to get the victory.
About 1,800. I think I should have enough to make it to the end here, unless something unexpected happens, but...
I think you need to pit one more time, actually. What fuel are you on? Commander, what fuel are you on? How much fuel do you have? Good talk. This is a real entertaining race, huh, Jackson? With 2 cars on the... I'm just gonna go AFK and keep it hold on W. Oh, I just flipped. There's passes in the lead all the time in row racing. You could have a 4-way battle for the 5-way. There were no pits.
The NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2023 has the longest career in NASCAR history. Herschel McGriff, 4-time champion crew chief. Kirk Shelmerdine, or 2003 Cup Series champion. Matt Kenseth.
I think Hess has enough fuel. He put it a lap before me.
How much fuel
So
do you have,
should be able to make it here.
Commander, how much fuel do you have?
My calculations are right. He's probably around
Command-
700.
Commander, how much fuel do you have?
He'll make it unless he did the math wrong, but I don't think he did.
Commander, how much fuel do you have? Because it burns 600 per lap.
Let you sit in on the kind of the discussions. They let you sit on the board there for a
You
minute.
burn 600 fuel per lap. Are you sure you have enough?
People within the sport talking about why they believe somebody should be in the Hall of Fame or not.
I think
be
you
in the Hall
might
of Fame.
need a pit
It's pretty entertaining
before this last
to
lap,
watch
or else
and
you're gonna
listen
run
to,
out
and,
in the middle of
be a
it.
part of for that year. That was special.
Yeah, don't respawn if you run out, too.
Perhaps some future
I think you guys are gonna run out, actually. You might need to go into the pits.
Darlington for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It is the Mahindra Roxor 200. Pit road is open, and it's about to get really busy. Here they come, Vince.
Do indeed, and keep an eye on the 48 of Tyler Reddick. The car's been pretty free. They're going to end up putting some tape on the grill. Be the only adjustment on the 48 of Reddick, who pits from the 5th spot. And there's a good look at that 7 of Allgaier's been out front for a fair amount today, but he says it's just gotten too free everywhere.
Man,
so
this has been such a
and then
bad
the
race.
54 of Ty Gibbs, he
It's
led
hard to
18
overstate
laps
that.
early. It's a lot better after the adjustments of that last pit stop, Regan.
The 8-car Josh Berry right now is just too free getting back to the gas off of turn 2. Can't get the power down quite like he wants to. And the 9 to Noah Gregson, free climbing the hill all the way around the racetrack in turns 1 as well as turns 2. Too loose with that race car.
I know last week pit road was a bugaboo for the 17. May have cost him a win.
I'm not catching
Dover,
him, damn it!
Darlington, they have been on it. +2 for Allgaier. He wins the race off pit road, and he'll be in charge when we come back for the final stage.
Yay, that's one. No surprise.
I had a plan there too. Oh, I had a plan. I knew where I was gonna pass him to. I couldn't fucking do it. Oh, man.
In the pits. Finishing the race backwards.
And that 35 of Emerling
Well,
Gase Racing
GG
is
has.
throwing it back to the NASCAR Hall of Famer and 9-time modified champion Richie Evans.
That was a waste of an hour.
The sponsor on the car is the exact same sponsor that Richie worked with. And here today, representing BR Do It, this is Jeff Haas. Jeff, good to see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. A couple weeks ago, Pat called me, and he said with this throwback theme at Darlington, he goes, "Do you think we ought to do Richie?" You know, and Pat's a modified driver, you know, with the wheeling tour and stuff. And I go, absolutely. Let me make a couple phone calls. So I called Jamie and Byron DeWitt.
Alright. GG. See y'all Thursday.
So I've been there
Or Saturday.
They sold the company, but it was so excited, you know, to get, you know, that message. Absolutely. So we, you know, stuck with the BR DeWitt theme, the Jeans Machine, which was Gene DeWitt. And, you know,
thanks
he
for
just did so
having
much for the racing,
doing that,
you know,
Jackson.
not just in the Northeast,
Added some spark to my Saturday. Deucesville. Congrats, us.
we're really excited to be able to do this. It's fun.
Well, and you mentioned with the modified affiliation as well, Patrick being an established modified driver himself. What do you think Richie would say, getting to see someone like Patrick Immerling give a tribute to him this weekend?
Oh, Richie would be thrilled. I actually talked to Richie's crew chief, Billy, and Billy, he wishes, you know, that Richie's wife, Lynn, and Billy could have made it. But with such a short notice, you know, everyone's busy today, you know, with the world open back up, you know, which is great. The feedback we're getting, and they're going, Jeff,